Didn't I see you on True Blood?
No. Yes.
Yes. You were the one getting bitten, right?
I know, man. I love vampires. I was like, I'm gonna be on this show, True Blood, getting all like bit, so sexy.
Oh yeah, hell yeah. I was surprised. I was like,
It turned you on a little bit?
oh, of course. You're sexy. It's so sexy, Megan.
Stop. Just stop.
Change your name to Sexy. All right.
That was a fun day on the set. So it really was. And you know what? I met Alex in this room also. The Creative Alliance has brought a lot of people, a lot of creative people together. And we're very grateful for that. And Alex is such a good friend that when I didn't think I could deliver the eulogy, she was going to do it for me. But I think I'm going to be okay. Yes. Hi. Oh, Altorro. Yeah. You were at the beginning. I'm sorry. Get up here and do your thing.
At the beginning.
Oh, well, yeah. Altorro was supposed to go on, let's see, where was he in the agenda? Before Alex. But do you see all these people in a row where they're supposed to be? That's where you were supposed to be over there with us.
Thank you, Michelle.
We are. Okay. I'll let Altorro say his piece. Here you go.
My piece? Wow. I don't know. So good evening. So good to see all of you. You just saw some real life, huh? It's funny because, even though I do the acting thing, I don't even tell people. So I was here earlier. I walked past you. You were hugging some folks, so I didn't want to interrupt the hugging. My note to talk about Michelle has to do with something that obviously we've been talking about tonight. She was full-time, and I want to read verbatim what my note had. It said that Michelle was a person who made a living solely as a freelance filmmaker. Full-time. Also, I want to thank Michelle for the blizzard that canceled out the first meeting. She said y'all are not going to get together when you think you're going to get together. So full-time, right? Wow, I mean, that's the dream for most creatives and people who might have regular jobs or be involved in things they don't love. They might be full-time and not want to be full-time. They want to be maybe no time, something like that. But full-time is where you want to go, creative-wise. And Michelle was full-time in more ways than one. We'll get to that in a second. Where we first met, where else? On a set. And that was interesting because we both were not maybe up to our potential. I was an out-of-focus security guard standing in the background while some folks were doing some shenanigans, heists, something like that happening Notre Dame campus. Michelle, she wasn't DPing. She was grabbing lenses and gels and just kind of a gopher. And that was the first time we met. And it's funny because someone mentioned pronouns. She really let things roll off her back. And people keep talking about how she laughed at herself because people were all, him, hey, can you get me that, man? And she would say, oh, ma'am, that's just ma'am. She would just politely correct them. Do we politely correct people or do we roast them over the coals? Just something to think about. Maybe we could be a little bit more like Michelle. The second time we met, Michelle was in full swing. She was in charge and she was yelling and excited and do this, move that. I mean, she was the head. She was doing her thing. And we've already talked about that as well. She knew what she was doing. She was a consummate professional. Some of the conversations that her and I had were about her getting new equipment. She just loved that new truck that she got. She loved the truck. She's like, I got a truck. I can finally move all my gear. Because when you have lots of gear, but you can't move it, how good is that, We had a lot of good times on sets. That was our thing on sets. And we had a lot of we didn't have a lot of bad times, but there was this one. It was horrible, It was bad. It was like so bad. It was like a nightmare wrapped in a nightmare. baked on nightmare bread and then fried in nightmare sauce. Like it was trouble. The whole shoot was trouble. People quit. Michelle didn't quit. I didn't quit, but other people quit. We finished it, and we finished it well. People talk about finishing things well. And that whole time she stayed positive throughout all the junk. Do we stay positive throughout the bad times, or do we cut and run? She was a master at what she did, and she has a great catalog to show that. She was the first person to ever say, get some light in his sockets. And she said that early. Apparently I have deep set eyes, and if I don't get light in them, I look menacing. And after that, I always made sure that people got light in my eyes, because she said it. And I was like, that's why I didn't look good on that one thing, because my eyes were all dark and I looked scary and mean. And she's like, yeah, you need some light in your sockets. And I was like, all right, thank you. Forever, I'm grateful. She was animated, she was intelligent, she was a master at her chosen profession, and she was full time. So here's the thing. She was truly full time in life. In your memories of Michelle, you can hear her laughter, you can see her smile, you can remember her jokes, you can see the frustration, you can hear the brutal honesty. You can hear and see and feel these things because she was full-time in life. And the question is, are we full-time in life? We're full-time in life, but actually are we? And that is something to take away. Something to take away is that she can bring so many different people together. It's dark here, it's bright here, but I could look out and I know some of you and others I don't know, but we've got, different groups of people. We've got different colors. We've got redheads and blondes. We've got black and white. We've got straight and gay. When people get together to talk about you, are there going to be like a lot of different people because you were so loving and whatever, or is it going to be like everybody just looks just like you? I don't know. That's your question to answer. So everybody wants to be full-time in this acting thing, this creative thing. And she was, and we all are. The question is, are we actually full-time? Live your life full-time. This is the moment. People talk about the moment, right? This is the moment. Creative Alliance, 2016, Monday night, whatever time it is right now. If you got a problem with somebody in this room, take care of it. This is the moment. Outside of the room, take care of it. This is the moment. Michelle had problems with all of us, and it was all fixed like right after, like high school. I wish it was like high school. High school to carry stuff the whole year. Like children, it's done. Hey, we're buddies. Just be full time. Be like Michelle. Thank you. Good to see you too.
Okay, that was great, but now I feel like I made a mistake because how am I supposed to follow that? That was awesome. But first of all, let me thank a bunch of people here, especially